Hey guys, it's your girl Vanessa here. Welcome back to another video. I hope that you guys are doing well. Today's video is actually not going to be a DIY video, guys, just because I actually just want to have a sit down chit chat with you guys, and I promise you that the next video is actually going to be a DIY. So in today's video I'm actually going to be taking my twist out. I've had this twist on for just over 4 weeks, and that's really unlike me, and that's just because I really dreaded taking this out because there's so many of them. Oh my gosh, like there's so many, and I just haven't had the time to get around to doing it. Although I started though, let me show you. So I actually started the back last night, so but I didn't go that far, to be honest. I've only got these two done. I still got so much more to do. Honestly, I'm starting at the back just because I feel like it's better, because if I don't finish it I can literally just, you know, bump my hair like this and still be good to go, and then I can just carry on taking it out until I'm eventually done, because I've got so much to do. Like even now I've got the school run that I need to do in just under an hour, and then after the school run, you guys know how it goes, like it's busy with the kids, activities, dinner, and I need to make it to the gym later today. So it's like, yeah, there's no way, okay, there's no way. This one, I don't know, I don't think I'll be able to take all of this hair out today, so I'm not even going to try. So I'm going to do the bit that I can do while we're having a chat, and then yeah, and then I'll do the rest later. So I'm just going to tie this up. Guys, look at my grays. Can you guys see this? Oh my gosh, like I've got so much grey, and the part of my hair that I dyed recently is starting to the grays is starting to come back, as you can see. So but yeah, it is what it is. We're definitely going to retouch it. I just hate this stage because I feel like it looks worse, but anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this video. So while we're having a chat, guys, what I actually want to talk about today is actually give you guys some basically some tips here and there, especially if you're like starting your hair journey, whether it is from scratch or you're just picking up where you left off, whether it is you just completely cut your hair off and you just want to start. This is for you, okay? Or even if you are already in your hair journey, you will definitely find this helpful as well, okay? So keep on watching. I'm just going to give you guys some tips. Now, as you guys know, or for those of you that don't know, I've been natural for so many years. I've been natural for over 10 years, but I have cut my hair so many times. Like I've been showing you guys, I've literally, sometimes I just get fed up of the length. I just got fed up with everything and I just chop it all off, okay? Not like completely like that, but you kind of get what I'm trying to say. Like the most recent cut that I did was in January, so about 10 months ago, and I did cut quite a good amount of my hair, guys, like almost half the length of my hair at that point. So but it's definitely grown a lot since then. So yeah, and it's not the first time that I actually cut my hair off, but it still grows, and that's just because, you know, certainly what I'm doing is working, and I do feel like some of you guys can actually benefit from this. So yeah, just keep on watching. I'm just going to share exactly what I do, what my regimen looks like, what my everyday life looks like, and what I actually do with my hair that actually helps it grow over time. I get asked this question all the time. Some people even sometimes don't even believe that this is my hair, and they actually want to go ahead and touch it, like, is this actually your hair, you know? But yeah, like I said, I've always been natural, but my hair's not always been long because, like I said, it grows sometimes. I get fed up, I cut it, and then it grows again, and so on and so forth. So these things that I'm sharing with you definitely work. You just need to make sure that you do apply it. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about, guys, especially if you're starting from scratch, is to have a regimen, okay? Like, have a regimen. What is your regimen going to look like? That means how often are you going to be washing your hair? How often are you going to be deep conditioning? How often are you going to be styling your hair, like stuff like that? You get what I mean? Like, just have a plan in terms of how you are going to go about it. I feel like your regimen is very, very important, because that's what essentially helps you to retain length over time. Like I always say in my videos, your hair actually grows. I know there are some people that actually think that their hair just don't grow. Like, it actually grows. Our hair grows every single day. If you're a healthy human being, you should have hair that goes on your head. Okay, that's it. Now you may not necessarily see length retention over time, perhaps because your hair is breaking, and that could just be because you're not looking after it the way that you should. Now the thing with our hair is that it takes a bit more effort to maintain, because it is harder to keep it moisturized compared to, let's say, Caucasian hair, where the sebum gets through the hair a lot easily. Our own is just not the same, so you can't be basically not looking after it and expecting it to grow. So I don't necessarily mean grow that way, but I mean like to see lots of length, lots of thickness over time, because it's just going to be breaking. So have a regimen in place. Whether you choose to do it the natural way, which is basically what I'm doing, because I make my own deep conditioning treatments, I make my own leave-in conditioners, oils, butters. That's what I've been doing for my hair. But whether you choose to do it that way or to use short bought stuff is absolutely fine. Do whatever works for you, but make sure that you do have a regimen in place. And also, don't be afraid to experiment with different products. You know, see what works and then stick to the one that works. Now, when it comes to the natural way, like I have on this channel so many videos that you guys can actually go and explore and try from and see, you know, what you actually prefer. To grow healthy, strong, natural hair, you actually do not need to break the bank. It's honestly it's the easiest thing to do, given that our hair actually just naturally grows anyways. It's actually pretty easy to actually keep that hair going if you're just able to maintain it. So you don't need really expensive products to be able to do that. And my channel, like I said, is here to give you a bit of guidance on where to start, especially if you don't know what to do, where to start, and you're trying to do it the natural way. Okay, so that's just one aspect of it. Now when it comes to my regimen, because I always get asked this a lot, I do shampoo my hair every 3 to 4 weeks. Sometimes, you know, very rarely it goes up to 5 weeks, to be honest, because I do sweat a lot, especially me working out on a regular basis. My scalp does get very dirty, so yeah, I tend not to go like 5 weeks. So usually it will be like 3 weeks, 4 at most, and then I will deep condition my hair in between. So basically, if I wash, let's say this week, I will also make sure that I deep condition this week, and then next week, and then the following week, and then the final week, that's when I actually take my hair out and I wash it and I just deep condition again. Now you don't have to deep condition your hair when it's out like this. You know, you don't necessarily have to wait until you've taken out your protective style before you go ahead and deep condition. You can deep condition even while your hair is protected. It just depends on what protective style you've got going on. Now, the second thing that I want to talk about is actually protective styling. Okay, now our hair actually does a lot better when it's just left alone. Like, honestly, don't be there like trying different styles every week, you know, changing your hairstyle every week. Like, don't do that. Okay, just don't do that, because you're actually going to cause more harm than good. Sometimes it's just better to just leave your hair alone. Don't even think about it. And also, like, it saves you time, because for me, for example, that is always so busy. I cannot see myself being on my hair like every single week. Like, that's just gonna be crazy. Like, I don't even have the time for it. So having a protective style just first of all saves me the time, but also it just leaves my hair alone. Okay, so you just want to leave your hair alone and just let it do its thing. Like I'm always saying, our hair naturally grows, but if you're interfering with it too much, you're just going to cause it more breakage than good. So just leave it to do its thing. Now, the best way to protect your style is to do protective styles that will not actually harm your hair. Now, some protective styles are actually not protective styling anything, just because it's done so tightly that it causes so much friction on the hair. It causes even more breakage. Now, if you're going to be protecting your hair that way, it's probably better you don't even protect it at all. Just leave it as it is, because for some protective style is actually the worst and it's more damaging than actually good. So find yourself a good protective style that feels comfortable, that you feel like you look cute in. It could be even just simply braiding your hair and wearing wigs for like, you know, 3 weeks, and then when you next time wash your hair, you stop wearing the wigs, and then you can probably just do braids, or do you get what I mean? Like, you can interchange them, but just make sure that they are done, and they are done properly and safely. And then obviously you can do your treatments in between while your hair is protected as well. So that's another thing that I would most definitely recommend. Now the third thing is when it comes to your nutrition. Now I feel like nutrition is actually the most important thing. Not to say that all the other things that I mentioned is not, because our hair actually grows from the inside out. Okay, so just like it is with your general health, I feel like for you to see good hair, good nails, good skin, like, you really have to just nourish it from the inside. So eat, you know, wholesome foods that are actually nutritious for your body. You know, it could be things like avocado, nuts, olive oil. Like, eat enough protein, drink your water. Do you get me? Like, just take care of yourself, and trust me, you will most definitely see some massive changes on your hair on the outside. Now I used to, can you guys see the shed hair just on that small section I'm doing? That's why I hate keeping my hair in for so long, because you just shed so much. But anyway, what was I even saying? Yeah, I was saying that I actually used to take multivitamins for hair growth in the past. I think it was a few years ago, when I was still like in my I was just at that stage that I really just wanted my hair to be longer, I wanted my hair to be fuller, and I was really proactive at taking these multivitamins. Now I feel like nowadays actually I don't take anything. Okay, I don't take any supplements, I don't do any of that, because I do feel like if you eat a healthy enough diet, like, you don't really need all this extra stuff. Okay, because your body just has everything that it needs from the food that you give it. So there's really no need to be like over supplementing with this, supplementing with that. You just need to just eat as balanced a diet as you can, and that will be absolutely fine. But again, I understand that some people do not necessarily agree with this, and if that's you and you're happy taking your supplements, definitely go ahead and do you, and just keep on taking them. But it's just a choice that I decided to make, just because I felt like there was really no need. And I actually did watch a video sometimes here on YouTube about how, you know, these multivitamin things are actually not doing anything in our body, because the body actually doesn't even absorb it properly. So it's probably better that it just comes from the food. But anyway, that's just by the way. So all I was trying to say is, when it comes to your nutrition, just be intentional about it. You know, just eat well, and also stay hydrated, and trust me, your hair will most definitely grow. It will show on your hair, and also how quickly your hair grows. Now the fourth thing that I want to talk about is actually stress. Now I know this is definitely one of those things that is so hard. Like, it's easy said than done when you say to someone, oh, trying to minimize stress, trying to reduce stress, trying to, do you know what I mean? Like, it's easy said than done, and just everyday life sometimes can be very stressful, and this can take a massive toll on your hair. Like, trust me, stress will take your hair out like a thief in the night. Okay, it is going to, your hair is just going to fall out in clumps, like, if you're really stressed out. So try your best to reduce stress, or to manage your stress a bit better. It could be something simple as, you know, exercising, going out for a walk. I mean, that's still exercising, isn't it? But you kind of get the gist, right? You get what I'm trying to say. So it could just be something simple as that, or maybe watching your favorite show, just speaking to that person, or I don't know, like, find a way to just minimize the amount of stress that you go through on a daily basis. For me, the gym is definitely one of my outlets. Okay, like, when I go to the gym, I'm just happy. Honestly, I'm just happy. It's not even about what I look like at this point. Like, it's not even about losing weight. It's just the way that it makes me feel. It just, I don't know, it just feels good. For you, it may not necessarily be the gym, it may be something else. So just find yourself something that you really do enjoy doing, that helps you to reduce that stress, because that will definitely help you on this hike of journey that you're about to embark on, or maybe that you are on already. So I don't remember what number that was. Was that 4th or 5th? 15? I actually don't know at this point. But the other thing that I want to talk about is actually being patient. Now, like I always say, our hair actually grows, yes, but for you to be able to see significant length over time, you have to be patient. Okay, it doesn't mean that what you're doing is not working, doesn't mean that you're not going to see that change or that result all the time. You just need to persevere a bit more, do that come in with your routine and just be patient, and you'll definitely see that your hair is actually growing. Now, the other thing as well is exercise. So if I was to do this again from the beginning, I will most definitely, take exercising, like I said, looking after myself generally, very seriously, because that actually really helps. And one of the things that I personally did not do, but I know some people that actually have said this to me, that I actually prayed for my hair. Like, I prayed to God to give me good healthy hair. That our God is a God that literally gives us everything. Like, if you ask, you're gonna get. The Bible says, you don't have because you have not asked. So yes, I personally I'm not gonna sit here and say I prayed to have good healthy long hair, because that's not one of the things that I did. But like I said, some people actually said that they have actually asked God to just give them good hair, and they grew healthy, strong hair, so definitely try it out, because like I said, God actually is a God of everything, and if He's able to give you everything else, why can't He give you hair if it's that important to you? Like, do you get what I mean? So definitely pray about it as well, and then you'll be fine. You'll absolutely be fine. So we've actually come to the end of this video, guys. Now, have I done even half of this hair? No. Oh my god, this is all I've done, literally. This is going to take me a while. It's going to be a long day to take this hair out, but like I said, I'm just going to do it one step at a time. So I'll probably just do it here and there until it's completely done, basically, because I don't think I can just sit and take it all out at once, because it would take me hours, which I don't have. So I'm just probably going to do it bit by bit. The thing is, as I'm taking it out, I'm actually detangling as well, and guys, my hair is shedding. I don't know if it's just me or this is just normal. When I finish, I'll see how much hair has actually come out, because I feel like this is a lot. I feel like my hair definitely shedding a lot. I'll show you guys what I have gotten out already. Like, I feel like it's too much for 4 weeks. Okay guys, so just for the back of my hair, for just this part that I've done, just this one that I've done, look at the amount of shed hair I've got already. I think it's a lot. Like, what do you think? By the time I'm done with all of this, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot more. Like, that's crazy. So, but anyway, so yeah, this brought me to the end of the video. I think that's kind of pretty much all the tips that I can think about right now on top of my head. Obviously, if I do have some more as I'm editing this video, I will put it in the description box down below. And also, guys, if you have any more tips that you would like to share, please leave them in the comment section down below. I would love to have this conversation open, to hear from your perspective as well, what has actually worked for you and what hasn't. But like I said before at the beginning of the video, these are the things that I've actually done consistently and has really helped me a lot in my hair growth journey. I'm really hoping that this will actually help you as well. But obviously, if you have other things, please share them in the comment section down below. So I want to say a huge thank you if you watched this video, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please thumbs up the video, and also please share, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm just going to go ahead and continue doing this off camera, and the next time that I come to you, hopefully this hair will be completely taken out. Okay, so we completely take it out and we're going to wash it, we're going to deep condition it, we're going to do all of that good stuff that we normally do, and I'm going to show you basically what I'm doing. So yeah, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, bye bye.